But the point of the matter, what I'm trying to make, the clear point is that we know that it's not easy. We know that. And my hope is that when that elephant comes inside the room one day, that we can sit and we can address that elephant for what it is. And we haven't gotten to that point yet. We still get backstabbed, we still get sidetracked, we still get all of that. It's still relevant right today. It's all relevant, it's all inclusive. You know, so that's my thing. That's what we're fighting. That's what I hope you're out here today for also. Because that's what my son is fighting. That gun was picked up already. It was already handled by 4 or 5 people prior to my son. I went the very next day and picked a gun up just like it. Okay, so what I'm saying, why is it that when he picked it up, all hell breaks loose? Because his skin is his sin in this country. That's why. It is what it is. And it's time for us to start saying that it is. And black, white, Hispanic, and I don't care what the color is, green. Call it what it is. Don't sugarcoat it. You can be so politically correct at times that you're ineffective. That's what's wrong with the Democrats right now, in my opinion.
Thank you.
You can't be nice about everything. Sometimes you have to show. God gave you anger. Show it sometimes. Express it sometimes. But that's where we are. We're so concerned about others, and we got to be politically correct, and we got to say it the right way. Sometimes the right way is that way. Express yourself. Because they're not playing with you, as you can see. That's why we're here. It is some sick people out here. Very sick people. And the reason I talk about the court the way I do is because I know it. In February marked 3 years Korean Gaines got killed up near Maryland. Okay, she was awarded a $38 million lawsuit, one of the biggest in the country. 5-year-old filmed that shooting. So really it was going to their estates. Well, I have you to know, in February of this year, that decision was overturned by the judge. It was overturned. Fact check it. Don't take my word. It was overturned 3 years ago. How does that happen? Why does that happen? I can't think of a lady who was down in Pensacola, Florida, who sued Big Tobacco for $126 billion. That's a B, not million. J.R. Reynolds, to be exact. The jury awarded her the money. She was awarded the money. Guess what happened? Judge overturned it. It's constitutionally excessive. It's not reasonable. All these ambiguous terms. What's reasonable to you? So my son's money, because we're talking about the silver suit right now, so that's all they can really do, is award us some damages. Okay, so my son's money is predicated on what they feel, not what we feel. What they feel is reasonable. Does that sound familiar? Same way the police. Well, it was a reasonable shoot. Did anybody watch TV1 when we came on TV1 and Viola Davis and all the officers of Beaver Creek? As sad as it was still a reasonable shoot, really. Even when your special prosecutor said that they killed someone who didn't deserve to die. They killed an innocent man in Central. He didn't commit a crime. He did nothing wrong. Now, this is the prosecutor, the special prosecutor to be exact, Mark Piedmont. These are his words. They're not my words. But he didn't have a choice. He had to say what was on the film. He didn't have the luxury this time. But when he had to say what was on the film, because by then we had released the footage. It is what it is. Truth is truth. This is what we're facing. This is what boils my blood. Working in court for all these years. And it still has not changed one bit. Get on both parties. Because none of them are doing the damn thing, frankly, pardon my vernacular, but they're not. The Dems seem to be very complacent. You know, they're not pushing for, when it's wrong, it's wrong. Right the wrong and move on. Right it and move on. That's all we want. That's all we can get at this time. My son is gone. He's in the ground. we can do is to keep his legacy alive, is to right the wrong. So he can really rest in peace. Because right now, he's not resting in peace. None of these families and souls have been taken unlawfully. Just straight demonism are resting in peace. They're not. So the very least that we can do is that he's gone, acknowledge that, do the right thing so we can get some type of justice if it's out there. And we can move on. Amend this Constitution so that it really will reflect all of us. It needs some amending. It's one of the only entities, that in education, that has not changed with the times. Fact check that. These are facts. So ask us, why is that? Why has it not changed? There's a reason behind it. There is a reason behind it. There's a method to the madness. There's a reason why they don't, because they don't want this right here. Not in the sense of the dead, but in the sense of we're together. Young, old, in the middle, seasoned, unseasoned, we're all here. Black, white. That's what they don't want. And that's what Tyler's hit on. He's absolutely right about that. That's what they don't want. When we hug each other, we iron out we settle our differences and we move on. We don't have time to grudge it. Life is too short. My son was 22. Tamir Rice was 12. I talked to Samaria, she called me today. Tamir Rice's mother. 12 years old. Hadn't begun to live. All these families. Michael Brown. 4 days from now, it'll be Michael Brown's turn. It's unconscionable. It really is. And you just get tired and worn out. You're tired of being angry. You're tired of seeing just the repetitiveness of all of it. Seems like nothing is being done. And Tyler was right. You have to do something. We have to act. I'm a man of action too. If it's nothing more than going to the courthouse, letting them know how you feel. Send letters to Judge Rice. He's the federal judge. Tell him how you feel. Tell him your position on it. Send them letters. Doesn't matter to me. We're all humans. We're only here for a little while. Send them to his house. Skip trace him or something. Send them letters to however you need to get it there. Send them. Let him know what you're thinking. It may help him out. It may be what he needs, because right now it's a stalemate right now. So that's right. So we may help him. He may need that. So in closing, I think I pretty much hit a few key points with our case. We're not, and just closing the recap, we're still just holding on for the October date. They still have the date at October right now if they don't move it again. Of course, this was 2 years ago. It was February both years, 17, 18, and even 19. Now it's moved to October. But I think that Officer Sean Williams, who murdered my son, I think he's pretty much out of his lifelines, if you will. He's done pretty much all the appealing and everything he can do. So he's pretty much at the end of all his lifeline. So we'll be playing the waiting game just to hear back from the appellate court on what decision they're going to make regarding him, whatever that is. And we're just waiting. We're just playing the waiting game right now. But I guarantee you, if anybody hit me on Facebook and I haven't gotten with them, because I try to hurry up, I try to be expedient about that when I can. So if you want to know the update, you can go to what's the website? John Crawford. Just go to my name's on there, my government name actually. The whole John H. Crawford Jr. You hit me on Facebook. If you want to get an update or anything on the case, just let me know. And I'll do everything in my power to correspond with you as quickly as I can. But I want to thank you all in closing. I want to thank you. God bless you all for coming. It's amazing. It really is, just to see the number of people, how we're growing. We appreciate your selflessness. You could have been anywhere you wanted to be, but you're here with us, and our gratitude. We're very, very grateful. eternally grateful for that. So thank you, God bless, and we're gonna keep fighting.
Thank you, John. Thank you again for coming out. The most important thing is for us to keep sight of the October date, and as many people are here today, we're hoping that there'll be that many more in October to support the Crawford family. So thank you again for coming out. Thank you for weathering the storm. Thank you so much for showing this family that you love them. You love John Crawford III. We want to make sure you understand he mattered, and we want to make sure that we keep the fight going. We're going to end today with my mother, who has offered to pray for us. We had somebody here who was going to speak, who unfortunately could not come. These are butterflies. I'm going to ask the young ladies there if they could come here. While she's praying, we want to release these butterflies in the name of John Crawford. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're still alive for a couple of days. But even if there aren't, we are releasing butterflies in his name. I'm giving Bomani 10 seconds, and then we will close. Thank you again for coming.
Yeah, as far as the trial, we would like to see the courtroom packed. So I'll be like posting, some information, trial dates. I'll be looking that stuff up on the federal court website. And we should take a few car loads, van loads, bus loads, and make sure we have a strong presence there. And, because, like John said, it just might help the judge out.
Delayed is only justice denied when we quit. And we're not going to quit. Okay, did you guys all hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me now? No, they can't hear me. Okay, how about now? Great. All right, I just want to point out two things. One, it was 4 decades before Medgar Evers' murderer went to jail. It was 5 decades before the man who set the bomb in the Birmingham church went to jail. And I'm telling you, I'm only 71. I got at least 5 decades to go. And I'll be here every August 5th. You can bet on that. So I'm going to ask you to reach deep down inside of your own heart, whether it's your rightful spirit, your intellect, Yahweh, Allah, Mahat, Jesus Christ, whoever it is, that fuels your spirit, that gives you the energy to continue. Grab hold of that right now and let us all raise our spirits in support of John Crawford III as we pray. Let justice come. Let peace come. Let this end come to racism and the inequality. Let us all find the harmony that we crave. Let us not be afraid. Let us not give a pass to anyone. Let us speak out in our churches. Let us speak out in our workplaces. Let us speak out in our families. Let us continue until freedom and equality roll down like water. Let us never forget John Crawford III. Never. Let us support his family in every way we know how as we come together in harmony, peace, with one mind and one heart and one love. Amen. Amen. Let us take just a moment of silence, and we're going to release the butterflies, and then we're going to have one more word from John Crawford before we leave. Thank you. We can release the butterflies. You pull the tabs. we'll hear one more word from John.
I failed to mention one thing, and that was, and I get asked this all the time too. What's the situation with Walmart? Okay, a lot of people didn't even know why we were boycotting and upset at Walmart. Well, we just asked one for a simple thing as we were asking them for an apology, a formal apology that we never got from any other Walmart children. That never happened. So I don't know if you all saw the post on Facebook that attorneys for Walmart, well, they mentioned them, so I'm assuming they're the ones who initiated the post. But it was regarding, they're trying to get Ronald Ritchie into the courtroom so they can play the blame game. Okay? Now, we know factually that Ronald Ritchie was out of the question. At first, he has no business in civil court, really. He needs to be in criminal court, not civil.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want to make sure that you're mindful of Walmart's position. Right? Bentonville, Arkansas. Let them know how you're feeling. Let them know how, let Doug McMillan and the Walton family, Alice and Joe Bob and the rest of them, let them know how you're feeling about that. Because they have posted something. So we want to make sure, and their intentions are, you know, they're pretty clear. You know, if they can get Richie in there and everybody can start pointing the finger, of course, that to them is a victory. They don't want to pay us. That's the bottom line. Okay, they don't want to be, not even a little bit. They want complete exoneration from the case, which is absolutely crazy. From a legal standpoint, from a statute standpoint, it's just liability, gross negligence, you name it. You know, no, they didn't pull the trigger. But if the gun would have been where it should have been, this never would have happened either. So they're all culpable. It's all the same. There'll be more weight on Sean Williams because he ignorantly pulled the trigger and murdered my son, but they're all in the same basket also. Walmart gets no free ride, and they're trying. So it's already been on the internet. Again, I don't know if you all saw it, but right them, Bentonville, Arkansas, the Walmart Corporation, Doug McMillan is the CEO when I last checked. The board of directors. These are ways that you can find out the board of directors, shareholders, you know, attack it. Attack them with letters, emails. Let them know how you feel. We post stuff on Facebook all the time, most of which, a lot of it is nonsense. Just me doing something, passing time. Pass time constructively, please, for us. For everyone's sake, not just my family, but for you all's sake too. Because as Tyler's mentioned, it can happen to you. And when you don't think it will, it will.
This is the third Walmart.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 22 dead in El Paso. There's some people with some real problems out there.
There was one in Missouri too.
So you guys are keeping up. That's great. So I just wanted to drop that on you. I'm gonna leave you with that. God bless you.
Everybody, we'll see you same place next year. Thank you so much. Keep the Crawford family in your prayers, and also the families of the Oregon district who were unfortunately killed also. Thank you.